Welcome back to City Scene. We are walking in the Uptown Shopping and Dining District. A lot of changes going on here. We've got Kevin Mulligan, our Public Works Director. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well, man.
Good.
We got lots of development going on, some private, some public, but the parking deck is almost finished. It looks great.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, doing a great job there.
Now that's one of the public things, but one of the private things over your shoulder, we've got this incredible development that's going on.
That's right.
At the corner of Evans and Reed.
That's right. That's right. Georgetown Apartment Complex and Parking Garage. And one of the things we wanted to do today is let the public know about when construction's happening. Sometimes we get some interruptions in our normal activities, and
sometimes that means a little inconvenience at times. But
does.
It's all big picture. It's good stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Evans Street, a very busy street.
Very, very busy street.
Going to have a little bit of an interruption in street service for a while.
Yeah, so this facility, they need to connect with the water and sewer. Luck would have it, the sewer's on this side of the street. So what they need to do is right around here. You see those two manholes there? They need to cut a trench across the street and have their sewer connect over here. Now, water, not that much of an issue, about 2 feet down. Sewer can be anywhere from 2 to 15, 20 or more feet down. Ours is about 14 feet in the ground, or say GUC's is about 14 feet in the ground. And so this is a bit of a complicated construction. It's going to be on the order of 3 weeks and potentially a 3-week shutdown.
So you're not talking about shutting down 1 lane or 2 lanes of Evans Street here. You're talking about all 4 lanes.
This is the whole thing, yeah.
Well, I guess it makes sense if it's like 20 feet down. It's not like a little pothole you could easily just kind of bounce
It's
on.
not an insignificant amount of construction. It's a wide trench. We're still looking at whether we could put a construction plate over it. Probably not.
Right.
They're going to have a lot of equipment. The equipment be on the road. We don't think we can navigate that, but we're still meeting with the contractor. Again, private construction. We're meeting with the contractor. He's getting what we call a road opening permit so that he can actually do this. City street right here. On the other side of 10th Street, Evans becomes a state road.
Gotcha. Now, when you talk about those steel planks, I thought those were for kind of smaller areas, maybe 2 feet, 3 feet wide. But if you're talking about going down 20 feet, you're going to need that open, what, 6, 8 feet?
Yeah, it's going to be
tremendous.
8, 10 feet. Well, it's probably going to be 8 feet wide, and he's going to have his couple of boxes in there that allow him to work in there. So we hope if we get good weather, if they get good weather, that it's just under 3 weeks.
So we don't know specifically when it's going to start. A lot of that, I'm sure, is going to depend on weather and making sure the plans are all set before they start digging, right?
We don't have the final plans yet, so we haven't seen exactly what we're being asked to permit. As soon as we do get that, there's a couple of windows we'd like to avoid. We'd like to avoid the home football games. We'd like to allow the buses to continue up Evans and to continue towards the football game. It's one of our premier events in the city, a lot of traffic heading towards the stadium, so we'd like to have Evans open for that. A good window is October 24th, 25th to the next home game, which I think is the beginning of November. Gives them 2 or 3 weeks there, or middle of November.
So if they can get everything set and everything's good to go, then this will probably close very end of October for about 3 weeks. If they don't have all the plans set, then you're probably looking more towards early in December, is that right?
Yeah, I mean, looking at the last home game, December 4th, games before that, it only gives them a week or 2. So we're not gonna be able to get this done. They're not gonna be able to get this done in a week. And again, we want to keep that home game access open.
And we wanted to make sure that you knew about what was going on ahead of time so that it wouldn't come as a big surprise. So while we may not know the exact date, at least you know it's coming. I imagine you're going to have some big detour signs.
Correct. And up around 10th Street, and if you're coming southbound up there, there'll be message boards that tell you exactly which way to go. They'll be on 10th Street. You can go through Cotange. This will be open to local traffic only, but will be closed at 8th Street.
Now, you mentioned local traffic. There are 2 businesses that are right here. We've got Thai 360 over to my right, and then back behind Jonathan is Marathon Restaurant.
That's right.
Are people going to be able to get into these restaurants because they're popular?
Absolutely. We encourage it. Marathon and Thai 360. This access will be open. The driveway there, this parking lot here, as well as Marathon and the Museum of Art. You'll
Okay.
absolutely be able to access these restaurants.
Well, that's good, because if you got the cut right here, you still have the opening down there to the parking
To the
lot
parking lot,
for Thai
sure.
360. And if you just kind of go around Evans Street, you can still come up to 8th Street where Marathon is and park right there.
Right.
Well, that's good. I'm sure that they're feeling better that
Yes.
that's going to happen.
No, when we met with the contractor, a couple of things we outlined. One, we'd like to have access to Evans for the home games. Two, we can't prevent Thai 360 and Marathon from doing business.
Got to look out for our businesses.
Absolutely.
Business is very important, of all sizes, all kinds here in Greenville. So if people have questions about stuff like this, where should they turn to?
They can call Public Works. They can call the main number, 329-4522. And you know, we have a few folks working on this. There's traffic division is working on the detours. Our city engineer is working on looking at what sort of impact this cut's going to have and what the breadth of the restoration is going to be. What type of restoration? We don't want potholes all over the place.
Right.
We want one contiguous improvement so that when you're driving on this, aside from the color of the pavement, you don't know that this actually happened at one time.
Except you get one super smooth kind of feel as you drive for that.
We'd
short
like
while.
that. We like the super smooth feeling.
That's awesome. Super smooth roads. That should be our new tagline.
Absolutely.
Once we get them all super smooth. We'll work on that together. Okay?
Absolutely.
All right,
Look
Kevin.
forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.